So what's today's objective?
Today we're hoping to we've invited in 2 actors and we're hoping to film 5 different executions for the game. So we've got 2 actors both experienced in show combat, it's called, and they're gonna pretend to murder each other in gruesome ways.
Okay.
Did I hear that?
Sure.
So sorry for the horrible lack of content. So last vlog was the GDC cool-off, but like a brief overview of the big things that have happened. We've got interns from Reykjavik University. They did their final project and finished it. Yeah. We had to rebuild the wall in the mocap studio because actually putting stone wool in front of the windows actually started making them crack, so we had to build like a whole ventilated wall system to keep the heat from cracking all the windows. Third, we got a bunch of new staff. So we have a concept artist, she's actually called Brimrún. Then we have Victor, which hasn't been seen, but he's actually been working with us for now about a year. And then there is Örn, which is the 3rd brother to join the Myrkur game studio. And he's coming in as a programmer because Friðrik actually doesn't have time to program at all. So yeah, actually back to the vlog.
So what's the point of all these takes these last few days?
We've had these like attack mocap sessions a few times now, and we always get data that is like, it's good, it looks good on screen, but it doesn't execute well in engine. It came out really good last time, but our foot placement was pretty wrong. We realized we were getting a lot of foot sledding, so we needed to basically capture the movements in like you would attack and take a step simultaneously, so the sliding would be less because we're moving the player at like intervals when you're doing an attack moveset. So we are hoping that with these new like attack animations that we get over that hurdle. But if not, then we'll get Ármann back in and he'll sweat his ass off yet again.
So we're rushing these for August or June, yeah, for our playable demo,
yeah.
right?
We're iterating our combat. We were like sort of stealthy and we had like shooter levels, but now we have open arenas and that makes for a lot of hands-on combat. So we needed to course correct for that. I believe.
Fun that you walked into me. Woo!
Turn up.
Turn.
Do you want to bring us up to speed on the changes, basically, on why we're needing to recapture all these combat animations and what's the major change?
What are the changes on my end?
Yeah, what did you do to the combat?
A lot. Kind of changed it from the bottom up. The original combat in the game was kind of...
It was boring.
Boring and lackluster.
It was a hack and slash.
And the AI just didn't work well and everything, nothing was satisfying, so I kind of went in and tried to change everything so it would be more fun and more interactive and you do more as a player instead of just buttering mashing. Kind of came out well out.
Yeah, it's starting to, it's definitely more fun to play. It looks better as well from like a viewer's perspective.
Yeah, and it's suddenly up to the point where we're actually seeing people play the levels for fun.
Yeah, it's like, oh, is it over now? Instead of like, can I quit now?
Yeah, and that also meant like the animations were kind of boring to begin with, so we also did the same thing.
We weren't putting any like effort into doing the move sets for the characters, and now we're just like pushing Rin forwards. We can't finish a moveset for June, but we can certainly make it more satisfying. We're like we were capturing execution movesets the other day, They should probably spice the combat up a little bit, make it more visually interesting. Then we need to add sound and music to
a lot of stuff.
And particle systems, and it all comes together in one hopefully very satisfying combat system.
Most would think the programming would be hard, but that seems to be the easier part. Everything else is kind of hard. Getting the animations, particles, models.
It's like this is the third time we are shooting the attack animations. We still don't really know what we're looking for.
Nah. Yeah.
We're hoping it would be okay. No.
It's a learning process.
Exciting. Hell yeah.
Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah.
Jeg vet da, det er